Last night, I don't know if you were aware, but if you're a Twitter X person, then you saw many influencers and creators out there hosting something called Elon Musk and Trump, right? If you were on that scene last night and you were scrolling, let me introduce something to you. Those people were out there trying to capture your eyes on their feed while you were listening to an ex Twitter conversation with President President Trump and Elon Musk. And the world was capturing this data to bring it to you in hopes of you stopping on their channel to get the eyes, the ears, the hearts, the likes, the views, the commentary, the banter. Okay. So that is just one little piece of the pie that I have learned in my digital marketing journey. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to take you through a process of understanding that this is an opportunity that I have got to share with the world. Why? Because I care. Why do you care so much, Ashley? Well, here's what I did. I care so much because I am in real estate and I thought that having a career was going to take me from point A to death, right? Like from entering the career world in my 20s, I chose real estate because I was like, man, I'm going to be lucrative. I'm going to make money. I'm going to be able to retire at 55. I'm going to be able to buy real estate. And you know what? I've done some things like that along the way, but now I'm 44 and I'm looking back at my career and I'm looking in my bank account and I'm thinking, wait a minute. So I chose an occupation that is going to have a significant period of my time and my passion and my profession to give me opportunities for progress. But what happened was I chose a career and I gave them a significant period of my life and my time, and I don't see progress. I don't see progress in my banking account from my career that I gave a period of my time to. Now, would you agree with me that we're living in a world where it's like, I have a job, but man, it sure would be nice to know that that job can make sure that I am keeping my kiddos fed, that I've got mortgage paid, that I've got rent paid. I'm able to afford tires on my car when I have to buy new tires or a new alternator. I think we're living in a world where we're spread so thin financially that we can't seem to get ahead. There is about when you're living in a world of unbalance, when you're living in a world where you're making $4,000 a month, but your expenses are $6,000 a month, it's really hard to stay ahead, right? Because you're outspending what it is that you're earning. So my name's Ashley. You guys, I am on a mission to help the World Wide Web. And here's what I'm trying to do. This dailywealthonline.com that you see me pointing to up here, I cannot have my link in my bio until I reach 1,000 people, followers. I am like 860, I think, right now. No. I'm 839. I'm so close. If you can help me do the follow and just hit a follow. If I can get to 1,000 followers, I can make this opportunity available to the world by just simply clicking on a link in my bio. Okay, that's the housekeeping. So here's the deal. I want to understand, what do you know about a job? Do you know that you have to trade time for dollars? Like, how many of you have a job? I would imagine that if you're in your 40s and your 50s, you've got a job. And the thing is that you know that this one job has not given you the freedom or the savings or the savings, right, to even stash for your retirement, to even to be able to walk away from your career in 10 years, right? Like, why what happened? Like, what happened where we were taught as children and as young adults to go get a job, go get a college degree, go get an associate's degree, learn a trade, get out there and go to work. And then, oh, by the way, you're trading time for dollars, and that job should provide you enough income to support your family, to pay for the things that are necessities in life. And those necessities are roof over your head, food in your belly, and transportation to get you to where you need to go. Right? So all of those things are comforting, and those are human needs that we have to have. Now, do you believe that you deserve more in life? Do you believe that you are looking at your life and you're disappointed at where it is that you are? Are you overwhelmed and thinking, how am I going to save for retirement when I am 44 or 50 years old and I'm not seeing the number that needs to be in my account? How am I going to spend the next 10 years of my productive years as a young? I mean, I still feel very, very young and I still feel like I've got a lot of energy in me. But I will tell you this, I'm 44 years old and I do sometimes feel that my energy levels and the girl that I was in my 20s simply is just like that energy is not there. And now I know enough about my career where I'm not having to say yes to everything that comes to me in the form of a referral or working with people. Now I get to be selective in my career and work with people who are motivated and who are wanting to listen to me because I've earned it. I've earned it because that is what I did for my career. Now, keep in mind, a career is an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life with opportunities for progress. That makes sense, right? A job is an activity such as a trade or a profession that somebody does regularly for pay or a paid positioning, right? But or for a paid position doing this. But here's the thing, we have these jobs, but now more than ever, I'm hearing people that have to get a second job or a third job. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, this is so wrong. Like, why was this world flip flopped all of the sudden to make it feel that all I have to do is work, 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 when we're all given 24 hours in a day and we're supposed to work 8 hours in a day? So, why isn't the income that I'm earning within the 8 hours of a day enough to support me, my goals, my wishes, and my dreams? Why is it that not only do they want to take the 8 hours of your day and pay you wholesale, now you've got to dedicate another 8 hours for another job that pays even less? So that's where this simple process that came to me in the form of just like handing it to me on a silver platter. Here's why I'm so excited about sharing this with you is because I was overwhelmed and freaking out. And I was looking in 2017, I spent $3,200 building a website because I was convinced that I was going to have to pony up to these big players in real estate and I was going to have to go get my share, right? But I didn't understand the website. I didn't understand how come it cost $3,200 to build a website that I didn't even see for 4 weeks. So that was my first situation in the online space. Then in 2019, I started learning about affiliate marketing and I started seeing these people making money with courses and e-learning. And then all of a sudden you start seeing college degrees on every television advertisement saying, get your master's at so-and-so university. You can have your master's degree in 2 years. And I'm thinking, wow, everybody is going digital. People are putting college courses online so that you can learn at your own pace. And actually, I love to do that. If you're a real estate professional, you know that you have continuing education credits and that usually there's a lawyer that's involved that has to teach legal one and legal two. And I get so frustrated when they don't give me the opportunity just to, hey, just join you from the comfort of your home, right? Real estate, or we're all over the place and we can't find the time to physically come into an office, sit down on your time and block that time out. We need it to really be able to be in our control so that we can carve out that time to be educated online. Now, when I tell you that there was a simple solution that was given to me, it was in the form of being so easy, and it's a proven system that I was able to understand because of the simplicity. It was a proven step-by-step blueprint that shows me how to simply at this point hook up my links. So let me show you what that looks like. So in my digital marketing business, and let's back this up. So one of the reasons that I've been looking for an opportunity to make income online is because I'm in real estate, and real estate has the regular ups and downs. The economy is affected by, or the, I'm sorry, real estate is affected by the economy and by things that are just simply out of my control. So, in order to keep moving forward with a career that I love, I really needed to partner with a more consistent income so I didn't stress out and didn't worry about typical everyday monthly bills. So one day I'm scrolling and I see this woman, and because I already had spent money in this space trying to understand it and learn it, I already knew and had been burned to realize what it was that I was looking for this next time. When I go to find it, I've already know that this guy didn't do it. He didn't give me all of the information. He only gave me pieces of it, and he didn't hook it up for me to make me understand it in a simplistic way. So then I found this lady, and she tells me that she saw a solution that needed to be presented to us, to me. She simply said that, I've got this beautiful program that shows people how to make $500 a day. $500 a day would be, I mean, wow. I mean, that is a great living. If you can figure out a way to make $500 a day, and people are doing it all over the world. People are on Amazon. They're making $500 a day by selling 100 products at $39, or how many ever products that they have to sell. People are doing it every day. But what if she could take a $500 digital product and share it with the others who want to simply learn how to build a business online? So that's what it is that I did. And I'm so thankful for it, because this is the most simple situation that I could possibly be in. And here's what's happening is that there's momentum being built because I bought a business. I bought a business and I'm taking it to market. So right now, in the world of social media, you have the opportunity to advertise your business for free. In business, you usually have to pay for an ad, pay for a newspaper ad, pay for a magazine ad. Now we're paying Google to ad, right? But because you're in social media, this is a free outlet. All you're experiencing is sharing with others your time and your journey and your story. And over time, people are beginning to know you, like you, and trust that what you have in front of you could actually solve a problem that they have. So 61% of 61% of the people in the world are living paycheck to paycheck. 61%. And it breaks my heart, because I just don't think that we're supposed to be there. So let me tell you what this is. I think I've already flipped my camera, but let me check. No, I didn't. Okay. So what it is that I did is I got into this digital marketing business because I already knew. I already knew that this thing was possible. I just needed the right program to get me there. So I'm going to go through the steps because I want you to understand how simple this is. And I want you to believe that you can do this. If I can do it, you can do it, because it was just follow the leader, follow the steps, step by steps. And all of a sudden, now I have a business that was up and running in 3 hours. Now, I do want to just make one little thing here. My name is Ashley Westbrook. I'm at dailywealthonline.com. I'm on a mission to hit 1,000 followers, because when I do that, I can make your life easy, because then I can put a link up here and I can have it clickable. So if you don't mind following me, I'm here daily, Monday through Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm here just to bring you digital marketing tips and tricks. And I want you to feel comfortable with our conversation, because I just want to share an opportunity with you that could change your trajectory in the next 3 years of your income and your family and your time and what you do for a living. If you love what you do for a living, great, keep doing it. I'm not saying to quit anything, but what if I could tell you that in 3 years, by doing, I mean, in 3 short years, it may not even be 3 years. It may be 12 months. It may be 8 months. But if I show you an opportunity that can make you $1 million in 15 months, would you want to know what that is? Would you be willing to pay for it? I know I'd be willing to pay about $50,000 for it, because I want to get to $1 million so that I can put that money in my retirement account and then just live like laissez faire, right? Like live just free and clear and not have to worry about my future money that I've got to have invested so that I can walk away from my career in just a few short years. Okay, I didn't mean to get off on a rant there, but let me show you what it is that I have. So I have 4 different digital products, right? 4 different digital products. Now, the $100 Launchpad is a great way to launch your business, okay? And you can get the resale rights on that. So you make $100 every time you get a customer. The $300 daily passive daily pay blueprint, it's $300. It gives you $300. The minute that you make a sell, you get $300. Like, this money goes to no one, because you're buying the product from me, and I'm going to make whatever price you buy the product from me from. Then I pass you the torch, and then it's yours, and then you go resell it. Okay. So I have a $600 digital mastery program. Not only does it show you a $600 daily pay blueprint, which is $219,000 a year, it's going to show you how to build recurring income stream as well. And then the number one, the $900, my number one selling product is the $900 Legacy Builder program. Not only does it give you a $900 daily pay blueprint, which if you achieve $900 a day, that's $6,300 a week, which is $328,000 a year, right? Like, that is awesome. That is huge. And that is what I am wanting to share with you right now. So the next steps that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly what it is how this hooks up. Okay. So because I bought my $900 daily Legacy Builder program, I bought that. I got the 4 income streams, the 4 resale rights, and then I bought the $29 pre-built Freedom Machine. Why? Because this is already done for me. That was the cost of this business, $900 plus $29, and that's it. I'm done forever. I never have to pay another income, I never have to pay another money to my business. I just bought it forever, lifetime rights. Okay. So now when you get into the program, the first thing that happens is, because you get to design your own domain. So this is called a domain, in case you didn't know, www.dailywealthonline.com. That's your domain name. So you go within the GoDaddy community. I'm sorry, it's not a community. You go to GoDaddy and you buy your domain. Then you hook it up. And when you hook it up to your business, this is going to be the sales page that's out there working for you. So I just bought my digital business, and now I have my link that I went and bought. And now, because I'm in my Legacy Builder community, they just showed me how to hook up my sales page. Okay. So when I went and did this, it was called their System.io. So there's 3 apps that you're going to use in our Legacy Builder community. The first one is called System.io. System.io is where your banking transaction happens, the processing payment, and the email automations. So that is basically your Freedom Machine. So once you get into the community, let me grab this real quick. Once you get into the community, you're going to set it up, right? You're going to set up your business. See, just a second. Oh, I'm right here. I'm just trying to get into my Okay, so here it is. So this is why it's so simple, and I want to show you visually, just so that you can imagine that your life can be transformed in just a matter of months. So when I bought my Legacy Builder program, because I bought the number one seller, which gives me the 4 streams of income, this is what it took me to. Now, notice that all of these sections, they're like 4 and 5 minute videos max, but they're taking me step by step by step instruction, complete instruction. I mean, and we can slow it down. You can go fast. It doesn't matter. We show you exactly what to do in the order in which it needs to happen. And as you can see over here, there's a checklist of everything, every step that I've taken, right? So once you go through these modules and you hook up your first System.io, you're going to become familiar with this amazing software. And what I love about this digital marketing space is, because I have already spent spent money in the last 6 years trying to understand it, it has become so much simple. It's so simple. It's simplified so much in 5 years that anybody can do it. So the fear of getting involved in social and digital marketing, I want you to completely remove it because this process is so simple. And in 6 months, I'm going from 6 months to six figures because I enjoy the product. I have a simple blueprint that's right here for me to implement. I follow the directions. I do exactly what I'm told to do. Because this is a proven system, all it's required of me is to simply work 2 hours a day on my business, which can be this. I post 3 pieces of content daily. I go live for 1 hour daily on TikTok and YouTube, and I'm doing that simultaneously. So, like, as you go in this business, you're going to pick up tips and tricks on how to maximize your time to your World Wide Web audience. Because, listen, the world is full of 8 billion people. There are 5 billion people on the planet right now on social media. So, I'm on social media telling you about a solution to your problem, which is how are you going to survive the next 6 months? How are you going to get out of this paycheck to paycheck situation? How are you going to walk away from that second job that you just have to make ends meet? How are you going to get out of that $10 an hour job working 8 hours a day when you could just work for 2 hours a day and make $100? Doesn't that make a little bit more sense to keep the time in your court and make money on your time? All it requires you to do is be consistent, be coachable, and have a CEO mindset. And what's a CEO mindset, Ashley? Well, a CEO is a chief executive officer of a business. And I just bought a business. And so without my leadership in my business, I'm not going to be able to look into the future and know that I'm going to have six figures in 6 months because a CEO shows up every day. A CEO makes sure that the business is running and doing exactly what the operations manual say to do. So with this digital marketing business, I have been given an operations manual, which is really simple. And the simple thing is this: every day I show up and I'm consistent on posting 3 ads on social media. And if I don't want to show my face or if I'm an introvert, no problem. We have within our program a faceless marketing campaign, and we show you how to become successful not showing your face. And then within my other, three things for me: be coachable, have a CEO mindset, and be willing to spend 2 hours a day on my 3 pieces of content, right? Now, why do I say be coachable? Because we just gave you the blueprint. This is the blueprint to make you have six figures in 6 months. Like December 31st, let's actually think about that. December 31st is coming up really quickly. What if this Christmas your life changes so drastically because you took a chance on me? You just dropped the kids off at school, the kids are out of the house, whatever it is. Routine is getting back in gear, right? Why not take a routine for you and pony up and say, you know what, this digital marketing thing, it's in my face every day. And oh, by the way, I'm a consumer of digital marketing. And oh, by the way, digital marketing seems to be a recognized pattern situation that's happening and not going anywhere. So why not take the opportunity to learn with a community of people who are all going to the same space? We're all moving towards six figures in 6 months, and we're having massive success because we have a blueprint that shows you exactly what to do, how to hook it up, how to be successful when you run into kinks. We help you solve the problem. We have a community that speaks to us weekly, daily. I mean, I'll show you the other part of this Legacy Builder program, okay? So this was just the actual, I call this the training manual because the school is the community. So let's go and take a look at what school is. School is a community. I kind of call school our virtual office. And I guess what I mean by that is from an HR perspective, it's where everybody can go to get information like, the off, like what's going on today, what are we doing today, what's on the agenda. So let me show you the most important part first, because I want you to understand how simple this is. Now for some reason, let me see, did I just do it wrong? I didn't do it wrong, but I am noticing that on my calendar it's on, wonder why it's like that. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it because this is never what it looks like. But just so I want you to understand how simple this is. So this is our calendar tab. Now this calendar tab today looks funny. It's never looked like this before. It might just be a little glitch, or I might have something clicked over here that I shouldn't. But this is our calendar, and there's hyperlinks that are involved in our calendar that we have access to. So today is our, I think we have a training at 1 o'clock with our mentor, Michelle. So what that is she just comes on the Legacy Builder program. She gives us tips and tricks. She teaches us about, here's what I saw on TikTok this week. Here's what's going on with Facebook. Like, we're doing mindset coaching. We're talking things out. We're exploring and talking about our wins and where we're at, and our like, are we doing it the right way? Reassuring us that this is a long game and that we can do it. It's very simple. You just follow the steps. So this is the calendar, even though it doesn't look like it does today. Okay. Sorry about that. But we always have access to get into our calendar, and you always know that you can wake up every morning and hit your calendar tab and know exactly what's happening today, or catch the training, and you can hop right in. So then we have this thing called Classroom, and I think my fiance I may have done it. I'm not sure, but I messed it up to where it's long ways and not in boxes. But here's our Classroom. So, oh no, it's fine. It's totally fine. So within our Classroom, this actually might be a cooler way to look at it. And within our Classroom, we have our mentoring Zoom replays. Okay. So even if you miss, if you, like, say today at 1 o'clock is one of our mentor calls, and it's Central Standard Time at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Now you won't have access to it unless you decide that you want to, with intentionality, get into this program and start now, because you understand what it is. In case you do, you're going to go to dailywealthonline.com, or you can go up here to my, or you can just type "I'm ready" in the comments below. Right now, I don't have a clickable link in my bio up here, except for on the Instagram page. But anyways, let's go back to this. If you want to watch a mentoring replay, this is the replays. So we always have the webinar. We always have a webinar replay. So we usually do a webinar. I think our webinar this week is on the 14th. So that's tomorrow. So if you want to see the webinar, type webinar in the comments below, or just simply go to dailywealthonline.com, enter your email. You'll already be receiving a link, because I was taught through my digital marketing business how to put an email and systemize my email to alert you about the webinar, right? So that's something that I did. Now, monthly meetup over Zoom, free webinar details, 6 figures in 6 months. So we have a 6 figures in 6 months blueprint that teaches you how to make 6 figures in 6 months, right? We have ongoing training. We have 100 pieces of content, and we also have 30K in 90 days. Now, this is the role. This is where I'm at right now. We're doing a success journey, and I'm in my 30K in 90 days. Like, it gets kind of confusing with all the Ks and the 30 days. 30K in 90 days is what I'm doing. I'm doing my first success run because I started my digital business in April of 2024. And it's exciting because I've already made my money back. I've already made what most people would consider a very handsome income from it. And I know that spending time on my business and perfecting my message, it's just going to continue to grow, because when you're in the digital marketing space, it becomes scalable, and scalable is significant growth over time, because you're contributing and you're being consistent and you're sharing your message with the World Wide Web. Now, because my social media audience is 5 billion people, over time, 5 billion people are going to see me, and probably not everybody's going to see me, there's no need for everyone to see me because I'm not going to be, showing up on a kid's Nintendo game system when I'm talking about a digital product, right? But because there's 5 billion people out there on the World Wide Web and they're hearing about something that can help their families to get out of debt and to help them to beef up their retirement account, can help them to walk away from their second or third or fourth job, or maybe even walk away from their career altogether in just a short period of time. I want to share that with people because I believe that we're supposed to be with our families, that we're supposed to be spending time and making memories, traveling and hanging out, and not worried about the financial stresses of work, not worried about all the money that it takes just to get to work. And then you're there for 8 hours and then you have to come back and do it again. We don't have to be conditioned to hear. I think that what happened is we were just told that you got to have a job, you got to go out there and work 60 hours a week, you gotta. But in actuality, do you have to? We live in a world where abundance is around us, all around us. But are you able to believe in yourself to go, you know what? I can do this. This seems simple. This girl's no different than me. I mean, she looks like she goes to work every day like I do. She looks like she just found an opportunity that made sense and it was simple and it was something that I could commit to, because here's the commitment. Show up 2 hours a day to work on your business, post 3 pieces of content, be coachable, and have a CEO mindset. And this thing over time is going to allow you to create family legacy for you and your loved ones. And not only that, but give you an option to maybe even look at your career from a pen to paper, or look at your digital marketing business and then look at your other business and go, whoa, I can walk away because I just did 6 figures in my digital marketing business in 6 months. And I have to work a year and a half in my other job just to make 6 figures, right? That's what's so exciting about the way that this business works. Now, this is my school, and then here's the community. So it wouldn't be anything if I didn't prove to you what this is. So this is our school app. We have 2 apps within this business. Now, I'm just going to read a quick couple of wins that happened. Let's see. This happened 6 hours ago. This is from McKay Martin. $300 ding. I thank God I got to help another family. I got our rank. Oh, she must be from South Africa because it says R 5,500 for 300 in South Africa. What a blessing to earn working only 2 hours a day, and I don't have to wait for the 15th or the 25th. Oh, I didn't even think about that. See, I haven't been paid like biweekly or weekly in so long. I forgot that most companies only pay you twice a month. So you have to just wait it out every month. Oh my God, that sounds like torture. That sounds like more torture than waiting on a real estate check. I totally forgot about the biweekly, weekly pay systems within corporate America. Yeah. So support, train, let's partner up to do a Facebook Live. Hey guys, I want to go ahead and post this again because I was shocked with the reach that it got me the last time around. So long story short, I'm trying out a bunch of things when it comes to my content on my platforms to promote our community and to promote our product. So she's just reaching out to look for a support train because she just got started in the community and is wanting to get her following up, right? My first $900 win, this was 12 hours ago from Grace. It's right here. My first 12-hour win, right? My heart is full. We are building our dreams. All right. Here's one from Dory Ray, not 10 hours ago. $900 ding on my way to bed. You can't make this stuff up. Like, you just can't make this stuff up. But look at this cool community that I'm a part of. This is the family that you get. And we are all on our way to the same place. And don't worry, there's so much room here because this is a $1 billion a day business. And we're 44 and 34 and 54. We're empty nesters. We've been working for 20 years. We're trying to figure out how to beef. I don't know why I keep saying beef up, but how to put money into my retirement account because I need to know that I'm going to be able to live comfortably in my later life, right? In my later years. I want to know that working hard in my younger years allowed me to put enough income away and enough money so that I can protect what it is that I'm going to do after I'm done working. So another win. Let's go back up here to shout outs and welcomes. So we have a shout out and welcome. How did you join and get in here? Just curious. How did most of you get to buy in this program? Was it through referral, personal, knowing the person, or because you saw it on social media without the person personally? Shout out, domain created. Now I try on Systems IO. So everybody's just telling their journey in the community because it's new. When you get into this digital marketing space and you have a blueprint that shows you exactly how to operate your business, it's exciting. You want to brag. You want to tell the world, oh my gosh, I did it. Because most people, I think, believe that anything online is going to be complicated because they think website, they think coding, they think SEO, and they think pixels. But our community has removed all of that away, and we have put a pre built website together so that you can be successful and you don't even have to know anything about. You don't have to know anything about coding or none of that, right? Oh, here we go. Is this going to give me my bigger screen? So let me go into the classroom. Now, here it is. This is how it's set up. See how pretty this is? This is so much easier to understand. But this is what our school looks like. We have our webinars that are in here from the week before. We have our replays. We have content that's there for you. We have a year's full of content, so you don't even have to think about it. 6 figures to 6 months. We have a social media training. We have our free webinar details and resources, and we have our mentoring Zoom replays. So everything is parked in here. And the minute that we upload a new webinar or a new training, it goes into the vault so that you have access to this, so that when you buy your digital marketing business, you can go as fast as you want. You can learn as much as you want because you have access to it here. And then because I'm in the community, I know that today, here's our calendar. This is our simple calendar. So every day, every week, you can wake up and know what's going on when the trainings are. They're usually pretty consistent with the same time. But today we have a legacy builder program at 1 p.m. Now, that's not for the people who have the digital mastery or the passive daily pay or the launch pad. This legacy builder call is for the legacy builder program only. So that's why it's so important to go to dailywealthonline.com, enter your email, watch the video because it's very, very descriptive about what exactly is the difference in each product. And it shares with you more of an aerial view of what this is. Because you have reoccurring bills, why not go out and have a reoccurring income stream online? I mean, people are using digital marketing every day to reach out to you, whether it be text message, video, email, or social media. You can teach your people, your audience, your perfect customer how to make an income and make $900 a day for working 2 hours a day. So with the Legacy Builder program, it's going to be easy to succeed to make 6 figures in 6 months. So now that you know who it is that I am and why I care and why I want you to have this tool of digital marketing. I mean, you can change your family's life. You can change yours. What if you're just a single person? You can do this with just spending 2 hours a day building 3 pieces of content. And then as you get into the community, you're going to learn how to batch content. You're going to learn the difference between mastering a 2 hour a day work day is so important because you're able to have more free time. You're going to be able to grow so quickly because it's so simple. And because it's only one product that you're selling, you're basically just learning how to share with everyone what it is that you're, share your journey, share your 2 hour a day work day. What does 2 hours a day look like for me? Well, one of my hours is on the digital marketing space, because there's 5 billion people on the digital marketing space every month, and that's a huge pond to fish in. So that is one of my hours. About 30 minutes a day I spend making videos that equal about 3 pieces of content. And I get pretty repetitive there. So it's just a matter of just putting out there to the world your personal story, what it is that you're doing, and and sharing with the world what it is that you have, right? And then I also have a CEO mindset, and I'm willing to be coachable. Because I'm willing to be coachable, all I have to do is just show up and open up my virtual office. If you have a mentor sharing with you what it is that they did and why they want you to become successful, then it's real easy to follow a program that was built for you when no one's making an income on you. They're simply teaching you how to make $900 a day, and that is your commission, $900 a day. Okay. So let me pull out my whiteboard. It needs to be a little redone, I think, but this is it. So this is how the process works. I have dailywealthonline.com. That's where you're going to go to see my sales page. Now, what does the sales page look like? The sales page, when you go to dailywealthonline.com, this is where you're going to be taken to. This page is out there working for you 24/7. So I'm going to put my email here because I want to understand what it is that I've got that I'm selling. So when you put your email here, this is Michelle. She's our founder. She's the one who wanted to bring a digital product to the table with no monthly fees to help everyone be able to get ahead and to show you how to make 6 figures in 6 months so that you could spend that time with your family and not working 2 and 3 jobs. So I just showed you my sales page, right? Now, there's your email. You're going to put that. There's the video that I just told you about. If you're ready to buy, you have an opportunity to buy the product that's best for you. Now, as we remember earlier, I have a 100, a 300, a 600, and a 900. Let's do this. Let's just make this pretty. So when you watch the video, if you're interested and want to buy right now, you have an opportunity to buy the 100, the 300, the 600, or the 900. And when you do, if you don't have any questions and you want to buy that, immediately I am going to make 100% commission, right? So if you buy the $900 program, then I'm going to make the $900. And then that's how I made my money. So I'm sharing this opportunity with you that's teaching you how to start a digital business. And because you bought from me, I get 100% of that $900. Now, if you don't buy from me immediately, it just means that you need more information and you need help understanding what this is. So I'm going to continue to send you emails and invite you to the free webinar so that you have an opportunity to see this wonderful community and see and understand our values and our mission from our founder, so that you can make an educated decision to figure out if this is what you want to do and go on the same journey as me and make 6 figures in 6 months, right? So we're going to continue to send you an email, and then within that time, if you decide to buy, when you decide to buy, right, then I'm going to get 100% of $900 because you bought from me, because you knew me, you like me, and you trust that what I have is going to be able to solve a problem that you need to solve. So that's the brilliant part of having a digital business, is because it's always working for you. You know, the benefits of this thing is it's 24/7. You have an email automation page that's out there working for you 24/7. You have a System IO, which is your payment processing, and it is also working for you 24/7. You may wake up to a $100 ding tomorrow and be like, oh my God, I just made $100. I've just been in this business for a week. Or you may wake up to a $900 ding. I'll never forget the day I woke up to a $900 ding. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. I mean, it's happening, right? Because this is one of those things with with consistency, and over time you will have a lot of momentum that's happening, that's going to allow you to look at where you're at in just 6 months and walk away from a career that maybe you don't like anymore, that maybe you're ready to come home, maybe that you're ready to quit working those extra jobs that you have, the side hustles, if you will. You know, it's really funny how we don't believe that I mean, the simplicity of this thing. I wanted to see if I can share this with you. Okay. So most jobs, right? Most jobs make $10 an hour and want you to work 8 hours a day. So what is that? That's $80 a day. So $80 a week, I'm sorry, $80 a day times 5 days a week is $400. And you have to spend 80 hours to make $400, right? Well, listen to what I have to say, because this to me is so mind blowing. What if you could spend 2 hours a day and make $100 on your business? Just 100. Like, let's not even shoot for the moon here. Let's just shoot for the $100 launch pad. That's what we're talking about. So if you could do 2 hours a day at 100, and you have to show up to work 5 days a week. Well, that's $500 right there. And you don't have to go to work. You don't have to drive anywhere. You're not spending time on gas. You're not spending time on tolls. You're not spending time on getting ready for work, spending money on an outfit. So in actuality, you're making more money working 2 hours a day and only making 100 versus working 80 hours a day, 80 hours a week for 5 days, making $400. It's really silly how little we trade ourselves for time, like how little you are worth. When you look at your net worth and you think, wow, I'm spending all this time away from my family for that amount of money. For 2 hours a day, I could be making $100. I just think that that's fantastic. And that's what it is that I'm doing. I am putting my 2 hours in and my 3 pieces of content. I'm specifically speaking to you who are empty nesters, moms, dads, aunts, grandmothers, grandfathers, realtors, business people who are just sick and tired of their 9 to 5 and am trying to find a way to get out of it. This opportunity can change your life. It can transform who you are as a career person. This Legacy Builder program is where it's at. If you want to go to dailywealthonline.com, we have a webinar coming up tomorrow, and I can get you into that webinar, but you simply just have to type in dailywealthonline.com or type I'm ready in the comments, and I will send you the instructions to watch the video, because once you see the video, it's going to make sense. But I want you to take the time to listen to the video. Maybe it's going to take like 11 minutes, but it's such a beautiful orchestrated video because it explains a lot more in depth about digital marketing. It's hard sometimes to explain what it is because it's sort of invisible. You know, when you don't actually have a cup to sell at Stanley Cup to the Dick's Sporting Goods, right? It's hard to see it, but because it's digital, you don't necessarily see it, but it's there. And you're making a digital money on digital products selling through digital marketing. So that is what it's at. Do you have any questions, or do you want to be invited to the webinar this week? Simply go to dailywealthonline.com. Please like, follow, and share me. Oh, I need to zoom in on my YouTube. went unfocused on me. But in the community, we're teaching you how to build a successful six-figure income, and we're showing you how that you're in just 6 months you could walk away from your career that maybe you're just ready to walk away from. I love this analogy. The 80 hours, 5 days a week equals, wait, what am I saying? 80 hours, 40 hours, right? 40 hours a week, 40 hours times 5 is 200 hours. I'm saying it wrong. 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day is 40 hours a week, right? 40 hours a week. And how much money are you making? $40 times $10 an hour is $400, right? So you're telling me that $400 for 40 hours a week, plus going to work, plus buying your wardrobe, plus the gas, plus the tolls, or I could work for 2 hours a day and make $100 and I'm still up and I'm less all the other expenses. So it makes a lot of sense to be in a digital space because it's consistent, it's scalable, it's flexible. It saves money and time, it's easy to grow, and it gives you more free time in your life and with your family and making memories. And that's what the world is really about. We just want to be able to spend time with our family and friends and not have to worry about working all the time or wrapping up your Sundays 2 hours early because you got to get to work and you got to food prep and you got to make sure that you're packed and ready to go for Monday's work day. I mean, wouldn't you love to break those chains? I mean, wouldn't you love to be able to go, you know what? I don't have to get up at 6 a.m. and get ready and make sure that I don't wear the same outfit to work that I wore on Saturday or Friday. And wouldn't that be fantastic just to have your own empire being built by you showing up every day? This is all about you. And so I encourage you to go to dailywealthonline.com. Make sure you follow me, like me, subscribe to me, and I will be coming back every day with digital marketing tips to help you understand that you deserve a life worth living. So if you have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.